Alright, so this is where we're going from there?
I guess so.
Alright, so welcome to this shit. We're pretty much doing it for fun. Everybody else is doing it. So, welcome to the podcast. What are we calling it?
Podcast at Chillin' Out. You can't use Chillin' Out LLC.
We can't because, Daniel.
But we are at Chillin' Out. So it's the podcast at Chillin' Out.
Okay, so we're the podcast at Chillin' Out, man. Smoke shop by day, talk shit by night, and other things because, well, we're not a legal state.
Not yet. Very soon.
We got a couple days. We got voting time coming soon, November 7th.
7th. That's in 3 days. 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days, man. It's a big
Thursday, Wednesday,
big fucking
Tuesday.
Big fucking change, man. I'm thinking about it consistently a lot recently because we're getting so close, and my brain is starting to say to me, like, what if? Like, what if?
What if it doesn't go through?
Well, no. Well, yeah, that. But, like, what if it does? And, like, how is that going to change everything? Like, think about the way of life. Life's been for us. Like, we're only a year apart in age. Like, I'm 25, you're 26, right?
25.
Okay, so we're only months apart. But the thing is this, is like our whole lives, you know, if you're going to do the do, and if you're going to smoke the smoke, you gotta be careful. You gotta be smart. You gotta not fuck around. And so the thing is that with all of this coming through, in my head, it's kind of like making me go, is it going to fuck with us at first? Like, is it going to just not be normal to us at first? Is it going to be, like, strange?
It's definitely going to be strange. I mean, well, it depends. I mean, there are people now who just, smoke whenever they want to smoke. No worries in the world. And they don't get in trouble, so they have no worries. And,
I mean,
it'll probably be the same for them.
Not to make myself the prime example, but it's like, you know my routine. And I tell everybody my routine. I come here, I work the 10 hours or whatever, and then I go home, and then I get Ricky Bobby, I get down. So it's like, and I tell everybody, I get an officer once in a while that'll just roll up and be like, hey, you okay? Just a little quality, assurance, just making sure you're not dead in your car. Thank God. But,
my 2 run-ins with the police so far about smoking at my house has been pretty calm. They were basically uncaring, like they didn't really care about it. Yeah. They said, hey, that's not why we're here. Keep it down. Hey, that's not why we're here. Move the ashtray out of my sight, please. And that was it. No issues.
That's rocking, dude.
Yeah.
Never personally had that happen to me, though.
Yeah.
So you're lucky you got your own crib, man. That's why I'm like...
I'm lucky they believed me when I said it was mine. They just asked, like, is this yours? And I'm like, yes, this is mine. And they're like, no question. Just like,
you could have totally been bullshitting.
Oh, totally, yeah.
But not saying that they're dumb or anything. It's just saying that,
Nah, it's none of their fucking business.
It's none of your fucking business. That's all the Jersey coming out of us. If you didn't know, we're actually located in New Jersey. For everybody that's from the area, what's fucking good? If you're not from the area and you don't know us personally, what's up? Welcome. Once again, we are the podcast at Chillin' Out.
At Chillin' Out.
At Chillin' Out. We're gonna write this down. I gotta like put. You know what?
We gotta record.
I got a book
audio format
of shit that I've just been writing down. I'm pretty sure Chris has got some shit written down somewhere.
No, pencils are outdated.
What about pens?
Of course.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No, they're outdated.
Pencils are outdated.
Yeah, why would you use a tarnishable format like writing when you have a computer in front of you?
Exactly. And you know what? I don't fucking like pencils anyway, because if you look right here, I actually got a piece of graphite in my hand.
I can't say that's... Oh, well, I'm assuming it's because you got stabbed by a pencil.
Actually, I'll never forget this. My friend Diego Saravia, who's actually a really kick-ass skateboarder. If you guys don't know who the fuck that is, you guys really need to look up my boy Diego. Threw a pencil like a paper airplane across the table at me and nailed me directly in the triangle between my thumb and my pointer finger. Nice. And it got stuck in my hand. Like, it sunk and stuck. And, like, if I wiggled my hand, the pencil would... But what happened is I went, because it wouldn't come out, and snapped the fucking graphite in, like... And it just healed up. And, like, literally for days, I would just try and squeeze it out, like if it were a pimple or something. But what's fucked up is that it wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
So I still have this little piece of graphite in my hand.
0.2% graphite.
Yeah, know.
Yeah. At least it wasn't lead.
That's what I started freaking out. I went to the teacher. I went to the nurse. I was like, is this lead? Am I going to die? Do I got to go to the hospital?
No, you wouldn't end up dead.
They
Just
were like,
a little slower.
Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, well. Maybe it was lead.
Maybe it was lead. Maybe I'm just a little toxified by some metals.
That's not the worst thing in the world. There's worse things in the world.
Yeah. I could be dead.
But legalization.
Yeah, legalization, man. We're getting there. We waited way too damn long. We know way too many damn people that are legitimately like good people. Not saying like, you know, that are people that smoke are bad or anything, but like we know
terrible people.
Yeah, exactly. We know a lot of good people that are just our regular life like associates or friends and like such. And there are people that, you know, at one time were like free type of people that were like, yeah, man, like they say what we say, and they would say pretty much like, this should be legal. Like, this doesn't hurt anybody. It's medicine for some people. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you see those people that have like lived those lives now to a point where not that they've conceded in a way to life.
Yeah, I'd say that. They kind of given up.
It's like they kind of were like, oh man, it's not worth it if I'm going to have a good life. If I'm going to use Chris D'Elia's voice for other people. If I'm going to have a good life.
It's crazy people stopped smoking and got older.
Yeah.
And they can't really explain to you why they stopped smoking. I mean, not that, you know, you should smoke forever, or it doesn't matter if you do or don't. You shouldn't. It's not a should or shouldn't kind of thing.
But that's like why I say you should do it smartly. Well, that's not a word, but you should be smart when you
it's that
do
lead
it.
acting up.
Yeah, it's just really, it's sad, man, because you see these, like I said, like I'm not going to repeat myself, but it's just there's a lot of people that we know that are just really smart people. These are people that could have been fucking rocket scientists, man. Like, they really could have been rocket scientists. Like, I mean, some, like, UN type, like, ambassadorship type people.
And then what? That they got arrested or something?
Not that they were arrested, but, like, they were onto something. Like, this is why I know the shit I know. Like, I didn't grow up with a bunch of dummies.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up with a bunch of people who asked all the right questions. And, I mean, these, like I said, these are some of these people, like, they were, like, scholar, shout out to Treza, scholar students, scholar with a K. But, I mean, they were fucking brilliant. Like, they asked questions, like, that mattered. Like, I was in history class. Mr. Treza, scholar, would say, somebody said to him, I remember one day, I can't remember who said it, but somebody along the lines asked the question, why is pot bad?
Did he have a good answer for that?
Yeah, his actual answer was, well, why do you think it's bad? And the room went silent. And I don't know if it was because the kid was, like, nervous to be, like, of, like, who told him? Oh, well, cops say it's bad. Oh, or, well, my parents say it's bad. Or
a bunch of potheads.
Or
they're like, shit, I can't say anything.
Exactly. Nobody could say anything. It's a fear thing. And that's why I get, like, so upset, because, like, you see all these people, we know all these people, we grew up with all these people that smoked. And it wasn't like they were stupid about it. Yeah, we were kids and this, that, and who's got five and whatever. But, you know, we're all adults now, and it's kind of like, that's why I say they've not so much conceded, but it's like they've given into that fear of, I will never, like, that whole thing your parents or whatever figure you had growing up in your head would say, you're never going to get anywhere if you smoke pot.
Yeah.
Dude, there's thousands of famous people in the world that are fucking killing it right now.
Yeah.
And they smoke pot openly. And I'm not talking about, like, the people that we look up to, like, people like I personally look up to Kevin Smith, or I look up to Joe Rogan, or I look up to people that, you know, are very open, but are also very, like, productive people.
Well, that was part of the whole, like, normal movement as well, NORML, normal.
Yeah.
They would get, like, spokespeople and stuff. They would, not even full-on spokespeople, but they would just have people, you know, like, part of the organization whose job was to, their actual job was whatever the fuck they do, whether it be a doctor or, you know, a fucking biologist or whatever the fuck they were doing. They would all speak on behalf of normal because they also do smoke weed.
Yeah.
And we're trying to put out the message that's like, hey, you can do both, you know.
Yeah.
If you're lazy and you smoke weed, you will still be lazy.
Yeah.
I am a testament to that. But if you aren't lazy, you feel like an active person, I know plenty of them who just smoke and they're off time or even on their on time and go out and be active, whether it be jogging or hiking or, you know, some people do smoke to go to work, I guess, but, you know, that's a totally different thing entirely.
Yeah, like my thing, like, well, say we're making it about me again, but...
I don't want my neuroscientists, doctors, you know, smoking weed before they come in and diagnose me.
Yeah, like, I don't want my neurosurgeon to come in and be like, let's toke up before I slice open this guy's fucking brain. What? But it's kind of... Oh, I forgot where I was going with it. Oh, never mind. I know where I was going with it. Like, me personally, like, I don't want to make it about me, like, every single time, but, like, me personally... I smoke before I work out. Like, I smoke before I work the bag. Oh, yeah. I smoke before I go running. I smoke before I lift. Now, does that negate everything that I'm doing? Maybe, but who fucking knows? You got all these NFL players, man. Like, remember when they tried to come down on the Giants because they had that one picture of them all smoking blunts on the boat?
Uh-huh.
Dude, and they came down on them like the walls of Jericho. Yeah. Like, it was hysterical.
It's not the tobacco part that they shouldn't be smoking. It's the weed.
And what's funnier is that people are always like, oh, athletes are big, dumb, like apes or whatever. And entirely they are not, because I was a football player. And if I didn't do any of these sports, I wouldn't know half the shit I know. I wouldn't be into half the shit I do. And I wouldn't be the person I am. And... that's my testament. But the thing is that I don't know, you take over. I feel like I could go into it for like hours and keep talking about it.
Well, I mean,
but...
you know, if there's anyone out there who doesn't think that this is medicinal, that has medicinal value, then this podcast may not be for you. Or it may be for you, because you can learn something new about it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to smoke to listen. I mean...
chances are, if you think that marijuana is bad, then you're probably not going to listen to anything else that says otherwise, because you've already been indoctrinated.
Yeah. And that's their choice. It's their choice.
And I don't blame people for giving up on the whole, you know...
I don't blame them either,
recreational legalization movement, because it's been illegal for the past fucking, like...
100 years, man.
For a full-on century.
It got illegalized. Yeah, illegalized. It got... oh, what's the word?
Banned?
Banned. Okay, we'll use
restricted,
banned. Restricted, that's another one. But on the whole of it, it's just, I guess we could say outlawed.
Outlawed? Cool.
Outlawed because of the time and space and place that it was actually made. And
prohibitized?
Prohibited.
Yeah.
that's the word.
Yeah.
So it was prohibited back in a time where, you know, presidents were growing it. Like, I don't know how many people know this, but... not for nothing, our Declaration of Independence is written on hemp, man. Our Declaration of Independence. I mean, we the people.
But now that plant is, or, you know, not now, but it was illegal. That plant was, that hemp document at one point, I guess, was considered illegal. I mean, you're not smoking hemp, but... exactly. I have to say, yeah, you can't smoke hemp. Grow actual hemp in some states, so...
just a little factoid, if you guys are interested. Hemp can actually not be smoked. You can smoke it, but you will not get high off of it. What's really cool about hemp is that it since it cannot reproduce, it's the male genus plant to the cannabis female plant. So, in all actuality, since there's no THC being produced inside of it biologically, like in the female plant, which obviously reproduces, grows buds and whatnot, basically, since there's no reproducing inside of the plant has no need to reproduce. It doesn't produce any THC, so it's all CBD. And if you don't know what CBD is, we'll get into that probably in a little bit later. But CBD is all pain relief. It's CBD, which is cannabidiol. CBD is the shorthand version of it. Basically, it's Tylenol without the Tylenol. It just kills pain. It actually works with these receptors in your body, comparatively how THC works in your body. But THC obviously produces an enzyme, endorphins kick in, and, you know, if people ever get, you know, tested or anything, or if they want to self-test or something like that, it's not good. It's no good. It's not good, boss.
No bueno.
No bueno. No bueno at all. No fucking mas. So, and I know I just said no fucking more, but it just sounds good to me in my head.
Yeah, I mean, we already have experience with, you know, we have clientele, customers who have tried, you know, different CBD products.
Which, by the way, we fucking love all of you so very much. We wake up for you guys. We wake up for you fuckers.
It's kind of true, yeah. Shit, I mean...
we wake up to serve you guys because we fucking love knowing what you guys need to know. We love being here to help you guys.
And there's so many people who have, you know,
So many
gotten off
stories.
of their regular pain medications.
So many stories. So many fucking...
May not completely, but, opting out of taking the regular prescription, oxycodone or hydrocodone or shit in order to, take CBD products instead, hemp oil products instead.
To just alleviate pain and produce brain function.
Which is funny that we're cultivating, hemp now for the main reason that it does not get you high, as opposed to what people think, marijuana is only good for.
Yeah. Which, by the way, marijuana is not the real name. It's a slang term.
Marijuana?
Marijuana.
Mexican tobacco?
That's literally, if you know homework. Yeah. By the way, guys, we love doing the homework. So if you want to do the homework with us, that's actually fucking amazing. And I love you guys so much. I really love you guys. I'm a whole lot of love. By the way, I'm Dan.
Chris.
And this is Chris. I'm Daniel Joseph Martin. This is my associate friend and
Chris.
Co-worker. Okay, I'll give my full name because I know none of you are gonna come and try and kill me.
I don't know that
because I'll kick your ass. But Chris, yeah, we'll leave it at Chris.
I live somewhere. I eat things.
Yeah,
that's it. And I work here.
All right. Well, so now that you know us, cool. But back to CBD.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah. No more CBD. How are you guys today? Was your day shit? Damn.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're really sorry to hear that if your day was shit. We hope your day was good. We hope your day was really good. Actually, as a matter of fact, I got to go get my book.
Okay.
Chris, you talk to the sweet people.
He's getting a book. I'm Sweet Chris. Smoozing you guys alone. Oh, man. He left me hanging here. I can't just spitball shit out for nothing. So... he should be back any second now. He's getting his little book of podcast topics, because as you can see, we don't do very well without a written plan to follow. I can keep stalling, though. Not for very much longer, though. See, that's about as long as I can stall for. What? It's taking a while. Shit. So, we work at a shop. It's a smoke shop. It's a pretty cool smoke shop. You should come by sometime if you're interested. If you're not, that's cool too. There's some food around the area. There's, we sell stuff. Sell coffee too. That's always fun. Get your caffeine fix before your tobacco fix. And, oh, he's back. So,
Oh, right. I got Chris's phone because, we got loved ones that need to be in contact with us. And
nah, no one's messaging me. I'm good.
Okay. Well, trying to keep you on the...
Thank you.
Yeah, up and up. So, yeah, guys. So, I got a book. I got some notes while we're here. I write shit down. And I literally write shit down just because sometimes things that go down here, dudes and dudettes... I cannot believe I cannot start to try and get you to understand how unbelievable things are.
We could make that like a weekly segment, for fuck's sake.
That's what I mean. So it's like
the shit people have done here.
So all right. So like I got actually a set of jokes here. I wrote August 7th, 2:50 p.m. and it was raining. Okay. I got really wrecked, and I just put all the details.
But visualize the atmosphere.
Exactly. So you can see where I'm at here. You can see
August day.
Yeah, rainy August day, and it was just blah. So I started it off, and I work at a smoke shop. Like we work at a smoke shop.
We do.
But the biggest topic at hand right now, the biggest topic that we are actually dealing with, well, it's more than a topic. It's almost kind of an issue.
Which is what?
The IDs.
Oh.
Everything in New Jersey for a tobacco product or a vaporizer or anything like that, you must be 21 to go buy a pack of smokes. You got to be as old as you need to be to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
That's fucking intense.
3 years over adulthood. Which begs the question, what is adulthood anymore? Is it just a point where you're considered able to vote? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you haven't been voting. Maybe that's why I got turned 21 without our permission.
Yeah, well...
The 19 and 20-year-olds have not been voting long enough.
Well, hey, man. You got to. You got to, because, if you don't, it's just, what you don't want to happen is going to happen anyway.
I'm going to change the age to 30.
Jeez, could you imagine?
I feel like there's going to be a lot of cool stories from when people now turn 21, because they're going to have access to, on the same day, alcohol, tobacco, and cannabis.
Hopefully cannabis.
Probably cannabis, yeah. And that's going to lead to some really shitty nights, really shitty mornings, really great nights.
Yeah.
on the eve of their birth.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, the whole argument is that, you know, like, I guess we're not intellectually developed enough to make these decisions for ourselves.
I agree.
But you are when you're 18.
Yeah,
bigger decisions than smoking a joint or drinking a beer.
That age-old argument of, you know, you could die for your country at 18.
That is the age-old argument. I don't like relying on it because everyone's probably heard it.
Yeah.
But you can go leave your parents' house. You can go accumulate your own debt. You know, all bigger decisions than drinking a beer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to think about it like in a retrospect of, well, what were you thinking at 19 or 18?
Well, I started smoking weed when I was 18. So
I started smoking weed when I was like 13.
Well, you know, I'm sure there are those people too. There's probably a lot of them.
And not that I didn't have any deviant friends or anything like that, Nick. But by the way, I promised I would throw in a little plug, because my best buddy in the whole wide world and his girlfriend are doing a podcast.
Plug them in.
But they're not just a podcast; they're a video blog, and they talk about really important things. They record their life, their experiences with their new daughter, my niece Jade, adorable little fucking thing. She's so much fun. We were at I Play America today, right? Like I told you. And
I don't know where that is.
Oh man, it's in
some laser tag earlier, but I don't know what I Play America is.
I Play America is this place down the shore.
Okay.
Oh, Freehold. It's in Freehold.
Okay.
But it's got laser tag. It's got the VR setup where you jump the thing on and you're like, yeah.
Okay, and track like the running pad and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were doing that, but as we're doing that, we walk by with the baby, and the baby's looking at him like dumbstruck. Because she's a baby. I mean, she's only 1 year old.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she's looking at these people who, to her, as a baby, she don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
They look dopey.
Well, she probably don't get much of anything at all, honestly.
Exactly. But she actually has a sense she's smart. She has a really good sense of humor. Like how me and him have the sense of humor of like Jay and Silent Bob type of humor. Like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, dude, let's do that.
So does she have an advanced sense of humor, or do you guys have like a really like infantile sense of humor?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Little bit of both, definitely.
She meet you halfway?
Yeah, definitely. They meet us halfway. So, but she laughs like fucking hell. So anyway, I'm getting away with this. But check them out on YouTube. Nick and Gab. Nick and Gab.
Are they going to plug us?
On YouTube. Yeah, I told them to. Yeah,
okay.
Hook it up.
Damn.
They're doing a little bit of a promotion soon with some sunglasses and watches and shit. So I told them, let me know.
Oh, are we getting swag?
Hey, we'll definitely get swag.
Hey, do you guys want t-shirts? We're making some t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that shit. Smash all of that like button. Share, subscribe. Do all that you got to do.
Devote your life to promoting people you don't know in person.
Exactly, because you never know who's going to be the next Bill Gates. But I don't know if Bill Gates is a really good guy because I never met him.
I don't know if Bill Gates podcasts.
Yeah, Bill Gates...
Well, he could probably do it.
He could do it, but like, what's he going to talk about? How awesome Microsoft like Excel is?
Oh, it's going to be like an hour long just ad for Microsoft.
No disrespect, Bill Gates. It's just...
Full disrespect. What the fuck was Windows 10? Windows 10 is malware. Don't get that.
See, all right, guys. So the thing is I'm like the muscle. I'm not the brain. I'm the talker and the walker. Chris is kind of like the literally smarter than fucking everybody person.
I'm the emotional support.
Yeah, Chris is there to just be like, you got this, bro.
You got this, man.
You got this, dog. I believe in you. You go ahead and you fucking move that rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
not those crack rocks. Don't move those.
Yeah, don't move crack rocks. Crack is whack, bro.
That's what
Fuck that shit.
Teachers said.
You know what one of my favorite new sayings is? It's not one of my favorites, but it's like I'm really liking where they're going with it. And not that I want anybody dead.
Okay.
Don't go out and kill anybody.
Some people.
Yeah. But so the phrase I keep hearing is kill your local heroin dealer or kill your local crack dealer. And I go, because killing is bad.
Killing is bad.
But crack and heroin kill more.
That's true.
So it's kind of like, where do you draw the line?
Well, so where do you stand on legal drugs, period. Like, having everything legal.
See, now this is the thing. I've never done crack. I've never done heroin. The only thing I've ever done in my whole life is pot.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is this, is I believe that if you can moderate, if you can control, like Kevin Smith has this saying, it's called handle your high.
Yeah.
So, like, you see these videos of people who, like, overdose in the car with their kids and everything. Those people are obviously not handling their high. Well, because they're dead.
But also because it's hard to regulate that kind of thing.
Exactly, because you don't know what they're putting in it.
Purity or, standards for that kind of stuff.
Exactly, and like with a thing like cannabis, I mean, it's a little bit more accepted. And it's accepted at the fact that, well, honestly, you look anywhere and try and pull up numbers.
You're not going to kill yourself.
You can't kill yourself on THC.
Try. You can't do it.
You can have a really bad fucking high.
I've seen some people drop, like, I saw a ridiculous video where someone dropped, like, it was like a collaboration thing where people basically took all their wax, and it was like 304 grams total of wax. And they just, like, dropped it on hot coals and pans.
Oh.
And had, like, this real little room they were just hotboxing the crap out of.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Of just dabs.
Of just dabs, yeah. And if those guys didn't die, you will not die.
That just sounds like I'm sweating a whole bunch.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I mean, I feel like you might die because you can't breathe air.
Yeah.
That's probably not the best idea. Don't do that. But I don't think you'll die off regular weed.
Oh, I want to give a quick shout out to our employers for letting us do this here.
We love you guys.
Yeah, we love you guys so much. We really appreciate everything, and we appreciate this experience that we have here, working here, getting to talk to people and learn about so much that we actually care about and are lucky enough to actually have the jobs that we want.
Yeah.
But also giving this little lovely space that we can record this in.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of cajoling, but it was a little bit of nervousness to go along with, hey man, do you mind if we're in your store with your money and recording about things? It gets somebody nervous. I mean, if somebody that you have at your job, like if you're a boss, right? If you're the
say it's your home. Fuck the job.
Yeah, fuck the job. Say it's your home, and it's like one of your friends, and your friend says, hey man, can I record something in your house while you're not there? You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, I guess.
It sounds nerve-wracking, but it's like, we do work here, and
I
it's like...
I trust you, don't kill my dog or something.
Yeah, but it's like, like...
Don't get killed by my dog.
His money, the registers, like, I would understand. But, I mean, we're not here to rob the place, man. We've been here a long time. Chris is actually their oldest employee.
Senior employee.
This is the fucking funniest part. I was only here 2 years.
Yeah.
And I became secondary oldest employee. I mean, obviously next to Dave.
Well,
but,
yeah.
I mean...
Dave's the guy.
Dave's
one of the guys.
Dave is one of the guys.
Yeah.
Like, Dave is the man, though.
Dave is the man.
Dave is the fucking man.
You've come into our store, you probably met Dave before. He is the man. You could probably vouch for him.
Yeah, Dave is quite the coolest guy ever.
Sick beard.
Boy! Riding it a beach. Shout out to Dave. We love Dave. We love you, Dave. And Opie. We love Opie. How is Mr. Spaghetti?
Spaghetti is... He's spaghettiing around.
He's spaghettiing it around.
Spaghetti's my dog. And...
Yeah, sorry to leave that out for you guys. His dog's name is Spaghetti.
He's a little Welsh Terrier mix, or Silky Terrier, or something along those lines. He's a mutt.
Fucking adorable.
Which I don't like saying mutt. I feel like it's like a racial slur against different kinds of dogs.
Hey, man, I mean...
Like, obviously, they don't comprehend it, but I feel bad calling him a mutt.
Yeah, I feel bad calling dog mutts.
Yeah, he's a spaghetti.
That's why I just go for the word adorable.
Okay, adorable too. Yeah. He's spaghetti.
Spaghetti is adorable.
Spaghetti's got brain damage, I'm pretty sure. But he's still adorable. I don't know what happened to him. He spins in circles a lot. It's always the same direction.
See, I'm a dog guy as well, but like me, I grew up with the opportunity to actually have pets, but the thing is with the way the house was set up, my grandmother lived downstairs. She wasn't a very, healthy woman. She was bedridden, and by the way, Grandma, I love you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have this ability to speak. Rest in peace. Yeah, so she had a golden retriever named Baby, and this dog was like the most loyal, loving, pain in the ass, possibly dog ever. But it was a great dog. Dog got rabies.
Slobbered a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Whole fucking bunch. But, this dog got rabies, and it died a slow, painful death. Yeah. And it ruined my grandmother, who was a very sensitive person as it was. God love the woman. Very sensitive, very emotional. All the right in the world to be, though. dog died, and she never wanted to see a dog in the house again. So now by the time my mother, basically her daughter, and my father decided, all right, well, the kids kind of want to be normal kids and have pets. How do we go about doing this? So one day, 2002, I'm sleeping and my brother's sleeping. He comes and wakes us up at 3 a.m. and goes, you guys might want to put pants on. I got somebody downstairs that might laugh at you.
Huh?
And imagine being a little kid and having that throw you the fuck off. Like, who the fuck could be downstairs and it better be Santa Claus?
Why are they going to laugh at me?
Yeah, why are they gonna laugh at me? Like, are they checking to see if I'm good? Like, if I'm sleeping with my pants? That's why I said Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what if Santa... I come downstairs...
You got your pants on, little kid.
Yeah, like the Santa Claus from... That's what I started thinking.
Creepy-ass Santa Claus.
From that one of those famous Christmas movies with, you're gonna shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh, yeah, Christmas Story.
Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas Story, is it?
Yeah.
People make a big deal about that fucking movie. I think I've seen it like once. It was alright.
That movie is legend.
It's a legend, but it's not a great movie.
He looks like a deranged Easter bunny. You want to take it off? Take it off.
Never. Nope. I have no idea.
Come on, man.
I might have seen it. Don't recall any of it.
Oh man, speaking of Christmas, dude. You know what I'm seeing a lot on the internet now?
Christmas things?
No, that's in stores. But people. You people love your opinions. People are violently upset at the fact that stores jump from Halloween stuff to Christmas stuff.
Who the fuck decorates for Thanksgiving?
Now, here's the thing. In a matter of a week. So, there's this giant shift between Halloween, scary, spooky shit, and then, fa-la-la-la-la, what the fuck? It's kind of like, just pops up there. And... it kind of upsets people. But I've seen people get violently fucking angry. Like, to the point of, like, people challenging other people in posts being like, if you think that Christmas stuff should be in stores before Thanksgiving stuff, don't fucking talk to me. Don't be fucking near me. Don't breathe my air.
They've got to be joking.
And
they got to be being like, you know.
Well, at the same time, it's kind of like, it's a frustration thing.
I don't see the frustration. There's nothing to decorate for in between. Thanksgiving lands in between.
And
you're not buying anything but fucking food.
So now, personally, if you ask me, I kind of agree. But
decorating in general.
Yeah.
Waste of fucking time.
Waste
of fucking time.
Why?
Fuck your Christmas lights. Your fucking fake reindeers and shit.
Fuck your fake Frosty outside. Fuck your blow-up doll outside.
Fuck all of it. Fuck all of it. It's fucking cold out. I don't want to be outside.
It's brick. It's brick as fuck out.
It's brick.
It is brick. That's how you know we're from fucking North Jersey or Central Jersey. Or whatever the fuck we consider ourselves now.
I think it's center north.
I don't know, man. We're in Scotch Plains.
North of center. Yeah.
We're in Scotch Plains, New Jersey off of Route 22, like Ralph Cramden said.
Yeah. Who said that?
Ralph Cramden. Did you know that P.C. Richards boat? That used to be a nightclub.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah.
That was an actual nightclub. Dean Martin, Bob Hope, Ralph Cramden. You know, that guy that played him. I can't forget his name. I just call him Ralph Cramden. But a bunch of celebrities way back. That used to be a nightclub.
I wish it was still a nightclub.
Me too.
Okay, actually, no. So it's in a very bad place for a nightclub to be.
Yeah.
It's in a very bad place for a nightclub. You don't put a nightclub where people getting drunk in the middle of a fucking highway.
A major highway that goes from fucking Newark to Somerville.
Literally in the middle of a highway.
Literally one edge of New Jersey to the other.
The eastbound side, you got a center aisle where this fucking nightclub was, and you had westbound side.
And then you got a bunch of U-turns, which are basically fucking invisible in the middle of the night, especially a night like tonight where it's foggy and rainy.
Oh yeah, you don't put it. So they did put a nightclub there, so I can't say you don't put it there. They did put it there. It's a bad idea. It's the most dangerous highway in the United States.
It's literally the most dangerous.
People die out here, man. It's real.
It's really real. Like, we get people who fucking drop every day.
I've seen bodies on this highway.
Well, then again, you've got that fucking story about you and what's-his-name army crawling all the way up 22 in the middle of the night.
At 4 a.m., it's dead. You know, you can just do whatever you want on 22. As in most highways, I imagine, you know. Did you ever hear about that rumor about the secret grow operation somewhere off the Garden State Parkway?
Where?
I don't know. I just always heard it as a rumor.
Where? Who do you hear this from?
Fuck if I know. This was like years ago now. But I remember hearing that there's a little alcove on the Garden State Parkway. You can go off of it, and then there's like a fucking, weed just growing there.
What, like
so
fresh?
Well, yeah, no, I mean it's growing. So I mean, like it's of course, yeah, fresh. I cannot confirm nor deny that, but I have heard about it, and
I don't know.
I don't know if anyone else has heard about it. I don't know.
I mean, not for nothing. This is my testimony to that. See, here's the thing.
Well, because who fucks around inside the highways? No one.
No, but you know who does?
Little kids.
Troopers.
They fuck around inside the highways now?
Dude, they're always pulling people over.
They go up and down the highway.
Do you know how many barracks, actual stations there are on the parkway?
No idea.
It's like almost 8 to 10 barracks. And that's from like Cape May all the way up to like damn near almost past exit 160 past Lodi and such.
Okay, but there's certain areas of the Garden State Parkway where there's just nothing around it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like not nothing, but there's a decent amount of what we consider in New Jersey to be nothing around it. I can't imagine these troopers going around and troopering up in these woody areas looking for
troopering it up, getting super troopered it up.
I don't even know what they'd be doing out there.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of super troopers, maybe they do know, and that's just their stash.
That could be.
Maybe they're just getting down, and we don't know.
They haven't busted those guys for that reason.
Maybe they're in cahoots.
I wonder how many places around Jersey actually do grow, like on a large scale, though.
I had somebody ask me this the other day while I was working. They were like, "So if we do go legal, are you guys, you know, the obvious question, are you guys gonna like participate?" And the answer is always, "Fuck yeah, man!
Whatever we can do." Yeah.
We get told on the daily. Just think about it, man. In a couple months, you're gonna be a bud tender.
Hopefully.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we're the oldest guys here, so we pretty much got the foot in the door, plus days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but we also got the skill of running the register, knowing what's in the store, knowing how much everything is at the drop of a dime. So,
I don't know what that job is like, being a bud tender.
Well, we're going to be having to wear black nitrite gloves all the time. So, no sticky fingers. You know what I mean? So, we're going to be really sweaty.
Almost smelling dank as fuck after everyday work.
Smelling like stank all day.
I was gonna say get pulled over, but it'll be recreational. So
at this, officer, I don't have anything in my car. If you'd love to search me, I'll take my pants off if you want.
Give him a nice sniff.
Give a nice whiff, officer. Smell how dank I am.
That's gotta be crazy. That's one thing that he's getting improved on.
What?
How we grow in this state, apparently, because dispensaries, even we have the limited number of dispensaries that we do.
We only have a few.
We have like 3 or I don't know. I think 3, maybe.
People
4.
consider that we have like 2 or 3, but the fact is that we have like 4, 5, maybe even 6.
I've only heard of 3.
That's what I mean by you only hear about them because.
But I
they're the best.
Assume that they all go through different groweries, different like people growing their tobaccos, or I guess in this case weed, whatever.
Yeah, because I mean we're free. We're not, we're not selling it, so we're not talking to customers.
People growing their weed, but each dispensary has different things, so they can't all be coming from the same grower.
Yeah.
And all their shit's different strength and different quality and different price. And there's no the system behind medical program in the state is so mysterious to me. You know, there's no kind of there doesn't seem to be any solid regulations or standards for how this place is supposed to run. You have like low to mid tier shit being sold for like prices twice as high as street value. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a tragic thing that I know as fact.
Like everyone wants medical shit. You don't want medical shit.
You don't want medical shit because they're going to give you only a certain amount and they're going to jack your price times 3.
What you get in the dispensaries is like equivalent to fucking shake.
Yeah.
Here in the street.
And that's what they give them there. They give them actual shake.
Yeah.
And then they sell them the shake for a discounted price.
Yeah. It's like $45. I heard from a customer like $45 for
that's
like
completely
a quarter
nuts.
of shake.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Of their quality shake though. Like their top tier stuff is like stuff you get on the street and
that's
find a little kids selling.
That's fucking walnuts.
Yeah. Yeah, literal walnuts.
That's pea nuts. That's actual nuts. Like hemp nuts.
Well, hemp seeds. I was gonna say, are hemp nuts a thing? No, hemp seeds.
Well, they got that at those health food stores now. You don't know what they're making in there anymore.
Do they really have hemp seeds out there?
Dude, I got granola the other day from Whole Foods.
Had hemp seeds?
It was straight hemp protein, like granola with raisins and dates in it and shit.
Did it smell?
It was green.
Okay.
But it had a whole bunch of shit in it, and it was really good.
And
I was regular for like a week.
All that fiber.
All that fiber. All right, so what else we got in here? We went on a super tangent.
I think that's the point.
IDs. Everything's 21 now.
Yeah.
So
I think it's supposed to help people not start smoking.
Yeah.
Just, because the 19 rule definitely helped with all those 14-year-old smokers. But their idea is that, it's going to help reduce the amount of smokers. I don't see it. I think that people make decisions when they're forced into a situation when they have to.
My father always said to me, he goes, life is your choice. Everything you do is on you. It's nobody else's doing. It's always going to be you. So now my basis, what I take off of that is I say, well, then obviously there's some dumb people and then there's some smart people.
There are. That's true.
So that's why my thinking of, you're not literally dumb if you're a kid.
People like to think that.
But you are fucking foolish.
No, kids are fucking dumb. No, kids are dumb.
I don't know, man. I gotta give them credit because I was one of them once.
You can't say they're dumb. You gotta say they're extremely ignorant. I mean, there's no way.
I would use the word foolish. Because, we got some guys that come in here.
Ignorant in the literal sense, meaning they just don't know shit,
We got kids that come in here. I had a customer actually splain. S-P-L-A-I-N. Splain him with apostrophe.
Okay.
Like some slang. Like he hit him with some truth. And so this guy's talking about, we goes to this guy's house and he's got bricks everywhere. And these are kids that are younger than us. But he's of age to come in the store and buy things.
Already in the masonry business?
Man.
With bricks?
Man.
Cinder blocks?
Exactly my point.
Shit.
So the thing is that he's talking about all his friends and everything. Now this is the thing. Apparently the parents know and they don't care.
How can you not care about that?
But so this kid's alright, so the moral of the story is this kid's popping at the fucking gums, right? Like he's really doing it. And this guy, his customer, the one that always comes in with the overalls, a really nice bearded guy with the bald head.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay, so he comes in, very nice gentleman, comes in and looks at him and just kind of glares at him and then just goes, "Can I ask you something?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you have any idea who I am?" Kid didn't really get it, but I knew immediately where this guy was going. Like, eye to eye, knew exactly where he was going with this.
Was it a cop?
No.
What was he?
He's a truck driver.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is this, though. He goes, "Dude, how old are you?" He's like, "Actually, you know what? I don't want to know."
Yeah.
He goes, "For all I know, I could be an undercover cop right now, and you just ratted out everybody without even knowing it." And then he looks to me. He goes, "Let me ask you a question. You got audio here?" He goes, "You got video?" And I go, "Yes, we do." He looks right back at the kid and goes, "You just ratted yourself out to everybody in this store. Everybody that owns this place."
Yeah. That's crazy.
And what I was trying to get in the kid's head is not to, tell him he's dumb. I was like, but tell him that, you're being really foolish. And I kept on saying, you young guns, man. Not like we're that much older than him or anything.
Well, I think once you pass 18, you realize you gotta stop the kid shit.
You gotta stop fucking around.
Well, most people do, at least. I mean,
but
as soon as this kid was over 18,
lots
probably
of these
under
guys that are
20,
younger than us, man, they just don't. Like that movie Life with Martin Lawrence and what's his name? Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Can't get right. Boy just can't get right. He just don't know right from wrong.
I don't know. I mean, there's not one point where you become an adult, but I think if you are put into a situation where you kind of have to be, you then become one. Or maybe you don't, and you fail, and you fucking up, and you fucking end up.
Well, I recently had a epiphany about something. Not like an epiphany is a big fucking deal or anything, but it's a thought. And because I heard this video on Facebook, shout out to fucking Facebook. But anyway,
Mark Zuckerberg.
You're
listening.
Yeah. Should probably totally cover up my camera on my laptop like you.
Well, we're doing the exact opposite. We're putting ourselves out there on purpose.
Exactly. We want you guys to hear what we got to say because we got a whole lot to fucking say and a whole lot about it to say.
It's the best defense against keeping your privacy private.
Absolutely.
Put it out there so everyone else is.
Yeah. Make them afraid. Make anybody who's listening afraid at how much truth that you actually hold within your head. That's the whole point. But also to get people to recognize that, hey, man, I'm interested in that shit too. I'm going to listen.
But also put a post note over your camera on your computer.
Yeah, do that because people can hack into your computers whenever the fuck you want.
They can do that.
People like you give somebody that's smart enough $100 and they hack into whoever's computer or phone.
Steve could probably do that.
Steve could do that any fucking time I wanted to.
Steve could do that from a fucking SUV he's got parked on the block if he wants to.
You know when I bought this, he goes, "So do you want a supercomputer or no?"
Yeah.
And I went, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Dude, I could have you hacked into anything you want as soon as you want it. Command, press a button, bang, you're in it." And I go, I don't want that much power.
Well, let's not blow up Steve's spot now.
Yeah, well, we don't know who Steve is.
Keep him on the DL. He's gotta be
You
our
guys
oracle.
don't. You guys, yeah, he's our oracle. You guys don't know who Steve is, but he's pretty much our super. Now, when I say super, I mean this guy took apart a camera for me the last 3 weeks from like the 90s. He took this thing apart screw by screw, gear by gear, and he put the whole fucking thing back together again.
What, for fun?
No, because my dad and my mom were like, hey, the camera don't work no more. It won't read the tapes. Can you bring it to somebody? Do you know anybody? And I went, I know like everybody.
Damn.
I went, yeah, I could find somebody. And so Steve was the first person I thought of because he's always sitting there with the tools and he's always looking so bored.
What kind of camera is that?
It's like
Why would you have a camera from the 90s?
Well, because that's what my mom recorded everything on in my old house.
And what? She's got like
little tapes. I mean, it's a little camera. It's not like a fucking
like a video camera.
Stranger Things. I mean, it's like a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Okay. It's got those little tiny tapes that fit into it? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Little mini VHSs. Yeah. But so.
We got phones now.
I know, but that's the thing is that there are so many memories on those fucking tapes, man. And she was like, oh, I really want to see them, but we can't watch them on anything. So long story short, he's going to have them all converted for me.
I was going to say, you got to convert them before they become obsolete. Yeah, even more so.
He's like, I'll convert them. I'll put them on a flash drive because my dad fucks with flash drives. He knows that much.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like a fucking monkey. Like, I am an actual chimp.
I mean, that's kind of sad.
I don't know shit, man. I put things up, I put things down. I'm like that actual commercial. Dude, it's not my fault from 18. They were just
I mean, it's not like it's a... he's probably got a machine to do it, you know. If his, I don't know what his parents do or whatever, but if he's got parents that are into that shit, then what you need for that would be a machine that turns your little cassette shits into digital, through a computer, and then you just save
like converting an MP3 into an MP4 or a WAV file or whatever like
or
that. Or
converting a tape into an MP3.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is, you need, again, a specialized machine for, I guess, but...
But so, long story short, he's like, oh yeah, I'll convert it for you. But that's like... Now, see, I think about that, and that's like me and my brother from when we're like, before I was 12.
Well, your brother was like
a baby.
I mean, like he was into like video recording or something?
No, the camera recorder was my mom's.
Oh, okay.
So she was recording us, my dad, the house, my grandmother. And this is like another whole lifetime away. So it's like kind of like bringing that past up front and putting it in your face.
That's the interesting thing is that like we have the power to do that whenever we want to now.
Yeah.
You just go back on Facebook, Will Facebook ever die is the question.
Oh God. Well, actually to jump to what I wrote down.
What was that?
That you said yourself a couple days ago because I told you guys, everybody listening, that I write everything down. So, Chris, verbatim. Let's see. Internet trolls, taking notes, RX bars.
You took notes about taking notes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Just checking.
Getting shit done, bro.
Okay.
Real talk! Real talk! R. Kelly. I love that shit. Fuck Chin. Remember I told you how I was writing everything down and he called me in the middle and like everything fell and I dropped all my shit on the floor, ground up and everything. So immediately I just... Chin.
Okay.
So he hit me up and I dropped everything. And I immediately, the first thing I just exhaled like my old man does. And I just grabbed my pen. I left it all on the ground, wet, gross.
Fuck.
And I just wrote, fuck Chin, as my phone is ringing and he's calling me. I went, fuck Chin, and I took the time to draw a thumbs up. Yeah. Fuck Chin.
Fuck Chin.
But anyway.
Is Chin listening? You think Chin will listen?
No, Chin's busy working and taking care of his daughter.
Good.
Good. But anyway, Chin's a good guy. He's one of my oldest friends. He's actually one of my oldest neighbors, too. He literally grew up right across the street from me.
Yeah.
But he's an understanding guy. We tell each other to go fuck each other all the time.
Cool. Good.
But so basically what Chris said verbatim was, how is the world going to end? Easy. Twitter. Why? Because it's forced interaction.
I said that?
Yes, you did.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, you went somewhere and it obviously shocked me.
Forced interaction.
Shot me in the fucking brain, man, because, I mean, hey, like, think about it. You know how many times you hear people that are on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or social... Dude, I'm fucking one of them.
Yeah.
How many times somebody says something
when I first added you on Instagram, I thought I was just on your page most of the time because all I saw was your posts. I was like, am I on fucking Dan's page right now?
I'm a bit of a post freak.
I'm not on Dan's page right now.
I am the freakiest poster on the face of the earth. I post everything bad and unnatural that your parents would not want you to listen, read, or hear about.
You don't know their parents.
Yeah, I don't know their parents, but listen anyway because I talk about really cool shit.
I'd be afraid if their parents were following you right now.
I mean, you know how many single moms I have that follow me?
No. I don't think I want to.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of single dads that follow me, too.
Huh.
Now, what's funny is that I don't really go on social media to do anything perversely. Like, I'm not really...
It kind of just happens.
What's funny is that I joined social media as a kid because I was like, chicks! Yeah, dude! Yeah. You know, like, the bro mindset.
I'll go on Pornhub.
That beta shit.
Masturbation in mind. It just kind of happens.
You know, yeah. But it's like the thing, that beta shit that we did, like, we thought was cool when we were kids. Oh, girls are gonna love us. You know what I mean? Let's make an Instagram. Let's make a Facebook. Let's get out there. Selfies? Yeah, taking all the selfies and shit. But this is my point.
I never felt with that.
So I first got social media because I was like, yeah, girls, I'm going to make friends. It's going to be dope. Now, it's kind of like I'm 24, 25, and I'm like, dude, fuck these people.
Well, social media is also massively different than it was when it first started.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I wasn't around too long, I guess, but I had a MySpace, you know?
I had a MySpace, and even still sometimes I log into that shit, and I cringe so hard.
Oh, yeah.
It's the worst.
But... Even with MySpace, I can't recall any of the current issues we have now. You might get fucking, like, the most, like, interaction you have with other people is, like, comment on your fucking wall occasionally.
Yeah.
Or, like, maybe, like, a fucking bulletin or something like that. What was that little box thing you used to post in?
It was a bulletin post.
It was a bulletin post.
It was just like a little semi-blog that you can put on the side for somebody to read. Would that come up for
people, or is that just something you have to, like, go to someone's page for?
I think that's it was like an...
I think there's some kind of like feed for it.
I think it was a blog within the blog.
Yeah.
If that's possible.
Well, that was like your blogging area, and then like your main page, just like your profile, and then down there was your blog. I don't know if there's any kind of like actual like feed for it though. Like people could see what you posted or not. I can't recall how MySpace worked. It's totally different now. MySpace now, if you ever go back to it, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, like I said before, I had a Billionaire Boys Club. We're taking a selfie while we're talking about this.
Yeah.
I had a Billionaire Boys Club, cones and bones with the diamonds and the money logos.
Oh, of course.
All different colors as my background. So every time
emojis.
Dude, yeah, right? So like thing is like I said, I log into that shit and I go, "Oh man, that's such a cool background." There's my profile picture.
Yeah.
D Nasty with a fucking border.
D Nasty.
Yeah, Doc Nasty.
D Nasty.
Yeah.
I think I was I'm still Caveman, Raveman, or some shit like that.
Caveman, Raveman.
Yeah, Caveman, I think was back then.
By the way, you can follow us, guys, on just about everything. You got my full like government name, so you can find me on Facebook.
Find a social if you want.
Yeah.
Don't add me.
Why?
Or do. I mean, you can add me if you want
Come on, man. You gotta be a little...
find me first.
Come on. You gotta like talking to these people.
I like talking. I don't like socializing. Totally different things.
Why?
Because socializing involves stepping out of your comfort zone, and I'm comfortable.
I like that. I like breaking out of the comfort zone. I like meeting freaky, fucked up people because you never know who you're gonna meet.
I gotta be comfortable when I'm stepping out of my comfort zone.
Dude, do you think I was comfortable when Redman walked in the fucking store?
Probably not. No.
No.
Yeah.
Super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was super uncomfortable to walk up to the man and be like, "Dude, are you Redman? Like, are you actually Redman?" Because he looked at me and went, "Of course I am. Who else would I be?"
Well, I don't know that. You know?
So okay, so you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
But it's that whole forcing yourself to break the ice, and now that's where I'm trying to come full circle with this Twitter, man. Social media, it's forced interaction.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Like it's only forced to the point where you make it forced.
You got people like me who are like
to have it.
You got people like me who are like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, go out. Fuck that comfort zone. Go talk to people."
Still don't have a Facebook page. Kudos to him. Kudos, Dylan.
Dylan, we love you. Best new guy ever.
Is he the newest? Yeah, he is.
He is the newest, and he just got put on the books too.
Nice.
Bookie. You know who I don't like? We're gonna get into this part of the segment. You know who I don't like?
Who?
Hey, boss.
Who is that?
Hey, boss. Dank memes, bro.
Oh.
We're not gonna say his name. And it's not right because we're being as cruel as school children, but this guy was the fucking worst. How much toilet paper could you use in a fucking day?
A whole roll.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't dislike the guy.
He was the worst.
Let's call him Stanley.
Nah, you know what we're gonna call him?
What?
We're gonna call him Greg.
Greg, okay.
Shout out to Greg Licardi, because Greg, this has nothing to do with you, but you are the original Greg. You fucking water buffalo. I love you. You're the most best drummer ever, and every time I hear the most basic beat on drums, I do the whole, hey, it's Greg beats. And I just wave my hands in the air. Shout out, Greg.
Best drummer.
Yeah, he was the best, worst drummer in the world for a band that we used to rock out and hang with.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Suppress the Silence, like, you know, the old Legion, Harrison.
Suppress the Silence, okay.
You know who that is.
I think I know Greg then.
Adam, Phil, Greg, Johnny.
Yeah.
Eventually Spencer.
I do think I know them.
Yeah.
I do.
I miss those guys. Those are my high school buds.
We're good. I had a band too.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your band?
I don't recall.
Why?
I do. I just rather not say the name.
Come on, why?
We went through a couple different names. We were never popular.
Well, throw one at me.
Like our biggest fans were our parents.
Well, they have to be.
Well, yeah, but that was the okay. So our parents were our biggest and our smallest fans, because there was no other fans. So we weren't really a band. Like,
did you guys social media it up?
We tried to. We had a MySpace.
Oh yeah, because MySpace was all we had.
Yeah.
Did you guys make EPs or anything?
No, hell no.
Did you guys like get shows or anything?
Yeah, we ended up paying for a lot of them.
Oh my god.
Because the way shows work is that you have to, buy the tickets from them, and then you sell tickets to make your money back, and then some maybe. But otherwise, you got to pay for that show up front.
I still have one of my very first show tickets, and it's actually when they played with, I think it was Augment.
Yeah.
Augment and the whole
I was a follower of Augment.
Me too. I used to love their shit.
If you go around K-Town and you see stickers posted up on signs and stuff, I would say like 80% me. I don't know who else is doing it. I just know I was doing it a lot.
Like FurCon stickers.
Well,
that's something that just went out of style, and I can't believe it went out of style.
Sticking shit up?
But no, buying a pack of FurCon stickers and just...
I don't think that was ever in style.
It was for a while, because I used to hang out in Kenilworth probably from around, I want to say, 2012 to 2014. So like a good, I would say 2 years, almost 2-3 years. Because my buddy Nick introduced me to my buddy Matthias, who introduced me to just basically about everybody in Kenilworth who I'm friends with now.
All 23 of them. There's not too many people in Kenilworth.
Actually, there's a lot of people.
I mean, yeah.
Because I just found out that like a bunch of kids that I went to school with, like kids I haven't seen in ages. One of them came to the store and was like, yeah, man, I live off the boulevard. And I go, no shit. And he goes, yeah, I bought a house.
Oh, well, he moved there recently then.
Yeah. Well, no, this was some months ago.
There was probably like a maximum of 300 kids in that school. In Kenilworth. Maybe maximum.
Yeah,
I don't even fucking know, honestly.
Well, that's like also a regional school, man. I went to Roosevelt Park, and that school didn't have dick in it.
What?
Nothing. They have no people. Graduating class, probably like 150 people.
Oh, yeah, that's graduating class. I'm saying like the entire school.
Oh.
I'm saying like the whole school has maybe 300 people.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nah, it was small. Kenilworth is a fucking small town. Roosevelt Park is probably bigger, honestly.
No way. Roosevelt Park's a square mile.
So Kenilworth's probably a bit bigger than that.
Yeah, it's yeah, dude.
Is it really just a square mile?
It's an actual graduated square mile on a map.
It's
geographically.
a small fucking town.
Geographically, it is an actual square mile.
Oof.
I wish I had a map to pull it up for you, and I wish I had space on this computer to fucking pull it up. But
we gotta start wrapping up.
Really?
Yeah, look at the timer.
How much time are we at?
15 seconds, almost an hour long.
Holy Christ.
And I gotta take a fucking huge leak.
Well, go leak, and I'll close it up.
Alright, close it up.
Alright.
Thank you, guys.
Alright, guys, so Chris is out. He's got to take a pay. So it's just me and you. I hope you guys like what we're doing here. I hope you guys really dig and enjoy what we're trying to get along with here. All we're trying to do is get you guys to join us listen, and just vibe. Like, just hear what we're saying and be like, huh, I fuck with that. I get that. I guess I could understand that. We just want to be your friends. We want to do, we want to do the best for you guys. We want to keep you guys in the know. We want to talk about the most happening shit ever. Well, day one. Here we are. Dan, the Batman, and Chris, the... Is it cool if I call you the Flash?
Just Chris.
Oh, just Chris. Okay, can I call you Just Chris?
I guess so.
Nice. All right, so Just Chris. J-U-S-T or J-U-S?
Are you trying to make a pun on justice?
Ha-ha! I wasn't thinking about doing Just Chris, Justice, but you want to do that?
Yeah, just Chris.
All right, Just Chris. Play on words for justice. But yeah, we're really just trying to communicate with you guys best way possible, and that's leveling base level with you and just talking about everything on a personal level, just so that you can see that there are people out there that think like you, talk like you, live like you. So yeah. Hope you guys dug the conversation. Maybe we'll start doing some more shit, like we'll put a little segments in that have to do with interacting with you guys, literally. Like calling somebody up or having somebody FaceTime on in and all of that kind of jazz. So
We'll talk to you.
yeah, we'll talk to you. So this is us signing out. Hasta la vista. Stay high, stay dry. Don't do nothing we wouldn't do, and that's not a whole lot. Peace.